Another way to pad a grade item or add a certain value to each score is to export to Excel. Now, I would advocate exporting to Excel to do this versus just going in and manually adding a value to each student's score, which you could certainly do, but if we have a lot of students in a class, that would be taxing, and we're human and we tend to make mistakes. So we want to make sure that we use the computer here, because computers are really good at adding numbers and they don't really make mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by exporting this particular grade item. So my plan is to add 3 points to everyone's score in the final exam. So I'm going to go to Export Grades and export the final exam. Now I can export any number of items, but I just want to take a look at the final exam. I don't want to overcomplicate by exporting other columns. So I'll check off Final Exam, choose Export. It'll give me a link to download it, and I can go ahead and open that up in Excel. So now I have it in Excel. I'm going to go ahead and resize this window so we can see it on the screen. There we go. So what I want to do basically is add 3 points to this column. Now there may be faster ways to do this, and I'd love to know of a faster way, so if anyone has any ideas, please share them back with me. But what I'm going to do is in this cell E2, I'm going to say equal B2 plus 3. Basically I'm saying take B2, the contents of B2, and increment by 3 or add 3. So when I do that, I'm going to get a value of 92. 89 plus 3 is 92. So now from here I can use Excel's fill down to fill down, and it'll add points to everyone's score. And I'll take a quick look. 90 plus 3 is 93. 89 plus 3 is 92. So it looks okay. Now at this point in time, I need to copy this column back over the top of this column. But if I do that, I'll get reference errors, because the value of these cells isn't simply 92, 87, 81, and so on. It's actually B2 plus 3, B3 plus 3. So what I need to do is remove the formulas from this column. The fastest way I know how to do this is to copy, come over to a text program like Notepad or the likes. On my Mac I'm using Text Wrangler, and I'm going to paste. So now I have peer values. So now what I'll do is select all and copy again, come back to Excel and paste. And I'll paste it right here in this column. There we go. So these columns look similar, but they're not. This column, these cells are a value, a value plus a value, and this is just a straight value. So here I'm going to delete this column. I no longer need it, and I'm going to take these cells, cut them, and paste them over the top. There we go. At this point, I'll save and come back into D2L. And let me get rid of these windows. And now back into D2L, I will import and choose the file that I exported. There it is. Click Next. This step will let me know if there's any errors. There are no errors, so I'll click Next. This next step will show me what's going to happen. Gives me a preview of the data. This is really nice, so I don't have to wonder if it's going to work or not. It'll let me know Albert's score is going to go from 88 to 91. Arthur's from 91 to 94, so that looks right, and I'll click Import. Now if I go back to the grades list, I'll see everyone's score has been incremented by 3. So it's one way to do it using Excel.